and today I have another garage project which is making a caddy for the wall table saw. For this I'm gonna use MDF because it's really flat. So what I need is 22.5 by 19. So let me cut that and we're gonna get started. Here we have it. I got my piece cut out. It's right on my table saw. It's perfectly square on. We have a track here and a track here. What we want to do is put on some rails underneath our platform. Okay, that will go in the track so our board can go back and forth. What we need to do is cut some strips the length of our table saw and put them in there and make sure that the width is really close without being too hard, you know, it's gotta slide easy. But we want about a 1/16 clearance from the top to the bottom so that when you go back and forth your rail doesn't drag on the bottom, okay? Let me get started on these rails. The width of my board should exactly be the same as my rail, okay? I need 19 inches of this. Okay, so we have 10.2 millimeters deep. So we're gonna go like 9 millimeters. Perfect. Now I'll just tighten everything a little bit. Doesn't even have to be that much. By pressing down on the edges like that, it really brings the center down on our rails, and that's what we want. So now we'll wait a half an hour or so. Okay, it's been an hour since it's been clamped in. So now what I want to do is leave the clamps on, and I'm going to turn on my table saw and raise the blade slowly so it protrudes. We need some pieces of MDF. I would say probably 3 inches by 22.5. So I gotta cut like 6 of these. Okay, we want to put our square against our blade really flush. And now, with our pieces here, this is going to determine exactly where you're going to be gluing your fence. And this ensures you 90 degrees. There. Now I'm just gonna let all that dry until tomorrow. Okay guys, it has dried overnight, and I turned it over, removed the little bit of excess glue, I removed the tape from my table and everything, and I waxed the tracks. So now we're at the point where I need to raise my blade, turn it on, and cut all the way through. So next step, I'm just going to put a couple of little pieces here just to give it a little more strength. With this, I always have a nice little block to use as a stopper against the fence here. So I can just take a clamp it down like this. And so therefore I have a stopper for whatever I want to cut. See? That way it ensures you cut 30 pieces of wood, they're all going to be the same. As you can tell, I have a perfect tongue right here. There you have it. It's one of the many things you can do with the carriage, tongue and groove. You can set a 45 here and cut boards on a 45 like this, and it's just endless. It's very useful, and I recommend that you make one. Well guys, this is Scott's Garage with another project, and you definitely should try it out. It permits you to do all sorts of stuff that your miter saw can't do or your table saw can't do. Alright guys, until my next video, we'll catch you later.